You are a very yummy Nutella pizza, and today I've got a saying for you. It's not your cycle, it was just your turn. Where does that come from? It's part of the dating advice things that older men say to younger men to try to get them to stop being so heartbroken and be little soy boys when it comes to getting your heart broken. So very important, because the saying is actually what they say is they go, well, she's not yours, it was just your turn. And it's referred to usually guys who are trying to date maybe somebody who's like super, super popular, and she's looking through a lot of guys, like thousands of guys she can choose from, and just so happen that you were lucky. So it's part of the mindset just to help men kind of like get over the fact that just because someone leaves you doesn't mean like you're worth less, friends. It's just like somebody dumping your coin. It doesn't mean your coin's worthless. It just means they missed out on a good chance. They don't know a good thing when they see it. So I've put a spin on it, right? For crypto. It's literally not your cycle, it's just your turn. If you have this mentality, you're going to bink it, because there's 50 layer 2 chains, man. 50 layer 2 chains for Ethereum. We haven't even spoken about dead ones like Litecoin or active ones like Solana, all these other chains out there. These things are just going to move in cycles and narratives coming around, okay? So that's why the truth is, remember my crypto trilemma problem, friends. I've made a whole video about it. Thank you for like, subscribe, bell button, all. I've told you, they can only satisfy 2 of these 3. Number 1, the influencer makes money. Number 2, they protect their reputation risk. And then number 3, you and I make money, the audience. They never choose number 3, friends. They always choose number 1, they make money, and number 2, their reputation risk. So if they choose for you and I to make money, what they would be doing is they'll sacrifice the part of their reputation risk. That's what they never ever do. What does that mean? It means fading the crowd. It means even when they know and they learn, oh my gosh, I got to fade the crowd sucks. There's expensive zones and there's cheap zones. Even though, friends, we have all the evidence in the world, like 99.99% of coins go to zero, right? People still don't want to get off the horse. It's part of the drugs. But even when people learn, oh my gosh, I got to fade the crowd, they're still too scared to even dare to tippy-toe in that arena. So I made this meme here. Look at this. I made this. This is the old guys laughing meme, and I put the dog with a actual hat on him, saying, and then I told them Solana will flip Ethereum. Ah! You see, when you're living in the future, I map out memes for the future, friends. It's one of the very strange things I do. I don't make memes only for today. I make them, I think about, in the future when this thing particular that's active today is gone, what type of memes would I be posting then? And I make them. Actually, I've made one right now. This is what you want to see? You want to see, like, how would the meme look like in months and months and months from now when this thing is just not in there anymore? And you know when they're going to talk about it? Not when the first cycle narrative of something else happens. It's the second one. When you realize, oh, you actually are forgotten. But here's the thing. No one cares about it. No one even talks about it. For example, Arbitrum. Remember when Arbitrum's airdrop? Wow, Arbitrum airdrop. Then you had a Pepe season. Then you had Coinbase. Then you had Optimism trying to like catch up. Cosmos doing the little airdrops. Then you had these other chains, these other scam insider chains. We even had Pulse Chain, remember? What happened to Arbitrum? You see, no one's even joking about it anymore. Now, here's the thing. Arbitrum, the community of Arbitrum they're very neutral, independent like Ethereum. It's interesting. I don't know why the Ethereum community gets a lot of flack. I think it's just because they're the kings. They're the king of altcoins. Because if you actually go speak to Ethereums, they're very neutral. They're very independent. They're not as, they don't have the fangs out like Bitcoin or Pulse Chain, Hex Community or XRP or even Cardano, very spicy there. They don't. And I don't know why they get all the flack. I think it's just because, friends, when you don't fight back, people just keep poking you and poking you and poking you, and they think, okay, there's weakness there, I want to exploit it. So this is what happens. You have to see Ethereum just keeps getting ragged on until Ethereum's price goes up. That's actually the magnificent thing. But part of my prophecies, third cycle curse, is probably in the next bear market. If Ethereum hasn't performed that much, they're going to turn on each other. That's what's going to happen, okay? But for now, right, so I'm telling you, right, it's not your cycle, it was just your turn. This is the mindset you got to have. What I tell you all the time, losers, literally lose. Friend, look, I don't like saying this, but this is true, man. How many people lose in trading and investing? 95%. Okay. That means 95% of people on average are losers. The definition, they're losing. Okay. Their points are going down. They're underperforming over the long run. Okay. And because they're losing, they're doing losing strategies. So if they are supporting something with emphatic euphoria, you know, on average, man, most of the time, you're in expensive zones. Because you're like, oh my gosh, the losers are in. The loser likes it now. It's not cool anymore. Okay, which means basically you've gotten everybody in. They're like, finally, everybody's in, and me too. So don't forget this, right? Most people on Twitter, they are too scared, and YouTube as well, scared of the reputation points, so they don't dare to fade the crowd. I can't find a friend out here who literally gives zero damns about reputation risk. It literally means nothing to me. I know everyone loses. I've seen the data. I'm around here. I've seen how it happens. I see it in my mind. I watch it candle by candle. There is absolutely no chance in hell I'm sacrificing points on the scoreboard, which is just all it is, imaginary money. I'm not sacrificing points on the scoreboard for this reputation risk. And I don't lie. So they can all suck up. This is what happens. This is the game you're playing up. Friends, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of people, they're farming engagement over and over again. You can see it. They tag multiple coins. They'll say just nice things about your coin going up. They do that for a reason. That's their mentality. Now, their actions will speak louder than any word that comes out of their mouth because they're dumping it behind the scenes. They're dumping. So it's not a matter of, so what they'll most likely tell us is they'll say, well, no. If you think positive, then all the positive things come to you. Go, yeah, it's true. The problem is you're not thinking positive when you're clicking sell, are you? No. They say, no. I'm trimming my portfolio. They use different words, by the way. They go, no. I'm managing risk. It's part of my plan. They use every single word except telling you, while I'm telling you to get in, I'm getting out. They'll just never, ever say that because they have to live with themselves at the end of the day. Most people aren't cut out for this. These people, friends, they're fully like semi-hybrid reptilians of sorts. They just see people. You know, when you and I, when we connect, that's why I call you my friend. You are my friend. When I talk to you, I'm talking, go talk to anybody, man. If I'm able to message you or help anyone, I speak to you like you are my own brother or sister, family member, 100% care and attention, like a heart surgeon working on his patient, okay? These people don't. When they see usernames appear, they literally just see us as like a thing that appears out of nowhere. They think, nah, you're not a human, you're nobody else, okay? But they're disingenuous. They know it is because they know they see us as money. So, you know they're full of crap because they're actively dumping. They knew there's people there, okay? Because they're smart. They're all smart. Oh, you figured out Bitcoin early. You figured out crypto early. You know how all the systems work. You know how the money system works. You understand money printing, all the MetaMask bridging. You understand how everything works. Oh, but when it comes to this little thing, somehow your brain is able to disconnect like what they're doing with us, which is dumping in the background. So they can suck it, all right? Also, these people don't want to remind you, okay? They disappeared in a bear market and they called for a 10K Bitcoin. Now, it doesn't matter if you called for one. It doesn't mean you're automatically bad. We're just saying, I was around, man. They're all gone. Why do you think I'm even here? I'm here because, Vince, to be honest, I'm here because they freaking bored me. I'm here chilling out. I'm like, man, this content sucks. You guys we're all doing the same thing. You know what? This is the worst part. When there's like a week or even a day where there's like 4 juicy pieces of things that are like super important, right? What they'll all do is they're all lazy. They'll spend like 2 minutes on each. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, see you later. We're done. We'll just report about something else tomorrow. They don't care about you. All they care about is maximizing the view for today. They go, what's new today? They don't have any care and attention as to, okay, why is this thing important? Okay, Solana's gone up. What happened to Arbitrum? What happened to Coinbase? Don't we have like some sort of historical record of someone doing this for free? Yeah, I'm doing it for free. I am. Who was going out reporting about Boldcoin, Coinbase chain? I told you, yes, Coinbase has a big future, but unfortunately, Coinbase doesn't have a coin. So all the locusts' attention is not going to be stuck on Coinbase. I was literally telling that to you. Okay, yes, Coinbase is there, but it's all meme coin trash. And everybody's just buying real coins like, whatever, it's just a casino. Right? But the advantage is Coinbase can onboard 100 million of their customers in the bull market when the people start coming back. See, but during that time, people are like, well, let's forget about it. But I'm the person, I'm making videos. Okay, I'm saying, hey, do you see this thing moving up that you're so convicted on? Go, yeah, well, just 4 months ago, there was another thing that everybody was so convicted on. Coinbase, the base layer 2 chain, had like some cool new way of how they can make money, and they're doing all these theoreticals about Ethereum and all the decentralization, whatever. Okay, all these people talking about, yes, all these opportunities coming. And then guess what? The people get bored because they can't make money anymore. It's over. The dopamine's gone. Because everything works on thin liquidity, friends. When everything moves up on margin, everyone feels like they're rich. They keep participating until eventually you run out of buyers. Remember, the bull run ends when you run out of buyers. So when that thing runs out of buyers, it starts going down. It's like, I don't feel poor anymore. See, when you have these emotional weak hands, they're in as soon as you cut the dopamine. They're literally drug junkies. They are. They're addicted to gambling, and they don't even know it. They're literally just chasing adrenaline. Not even chasing adrenaline. They're chasing dopamine, like full-on euphoria. Because these people, have you noticed, friends, when coins go up, if you notice this, okay, we even show it on the Bitcoin chart, or even let's go to Bitcoin chart. When a coin goes up, you saw this here. When it goes up, right, you're getting all this euphoria, but then it stops. And so what happens is, if you put it even on a daily chart, you get to see when it stops, people start begging for more. They're like, more dopamine, more dopamine. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Because when it goes up, you get like rushed with endorphins, and then it stalls and it's like pulled away from you. You can never fully be satisfied. You get more and more desensitized over time. That's how people basically end themselves in a hole, because they don't adjust their risk bets by the end of the bull market. They're so used to big swings that they don't even know how to basically manage anything properly anymore. They don't even know what managing is. Just like, oh, well, everything's been going up. Everyone feels complacent, okay? So that's why, man, I don't really care. I've said so many times, friends, when Pepe was up, I was reporting about Pepe. Half people were like, oh, you missed it. How did you? Half people were saying, oh my gosh, you missed it. Half people were telling me frogs, not dogs. Is it just 99% of people who are participating the loudest bound to get wrecked? Because 99% of people, remember, they sold the stuff not moving to go buy Pepe. They're like, oh, okay, got to buy meme coins. All of them lost all their money, literally lost all their money, wrecked. And the other half was saying, well, no more need for any other meme coins. I got this. And they all got wrecked as well. Okay, these things, remember, it's not your cycle. It was just your turn. You remember those words every single time something moves. So that's why I have absolutely no problems with saying, yeah, you're getting outplayed by Solana VCs. Don't you wish you had someone saying that to you? Don't you wish if Bitcoin stops at 80K, someone said to you, hey, you're getting played by Roca Negra ETF, You're literally getting played by all these people buying. Yeah, I know the move looks aggressive. It looks great. It looks everything. You're getting played. When do you want to be told you're getting played, friends? Do you want to be told after you got played or while you're getting played? See, but that saying, it's so much easier to scam people compared to convincing them that they've been scammed. But hey, I'm going to be a voice of reason. So let's go. Okay. If you've been given a soul gift, you take it. That's it. You can trim some out into Bitcoin or Ethereum and leave yourself a moon bag. All right. But I know no one's going to do it. I know no one's going to do it. It's so obvious to do that. No one ever does that. Because everybody's yelling, higher, higher. We're going to flip it. This is nothing. We're just getting started. This is what happens, man. This is what happens. Okay. Now, by the way, I hope this is false, because my friend here is saying that the co-founder started dumping his soul. So that's just something to think about. I also love reading these narratives, friends. Just look. We collect receipts here. That's what we do. So you can go back and go through these, whatever, because I'm fine, man. Most people can't do what I do, which is literally fading the crown, friends. You're taking punches every day. You know that, right? You're taking punches, because when things go down, it's cheap. The easiest thing to do is not be in the social area at all. Don't be in YouTube comments. Don't even watch the YouTubers. Go to Twitter. That's mentally, for most people, that's the most appropriate. The problem is you're going to miss out on stuff in the bull market, because the mania doesn't stop at like level 2 and then go to 0 again. It goes up to like 4, 0. And then the next one becomes level 8 and 0. And then the final one becomes like level 10, euphoria and 0. So there's steps along the way. That's what we're here for. It is worth it. It's worth to take those punches and be around here so we can get it early. Okay, so look at this. A comment from URE Chef. I like you, sir, but you're not following me. Okay, so look at this saying, if you aren't using Solana at this point and are stuck on an Ethereum maxi narrative, you will be left behind. Solana is faster, cheaper. The user experience is excellent. And this pump may have been too high. The rise is far from a fluke. It will threaten number 2, number 3. So look, the thing is, when it comes to this, I want you to just imagine that there's a world where you are wrong. Okay, now I know I know, friends, we get very convicted. We get very convicted. I just want you to imagine that there's a world where everything that you read that this person's saying is wrong. Just, can you please suspend belief? And can you believe, just please tell me that what you're saying is this time will be different. Okay, if you can accept that, you're saying, okay, this time is different, right? Well, what I'm seeing is, when I see this, okay, this is the Solana ETH chart. I am saying this, friends, okay? This is, friends, by the way, this is the actual full Solana chart, all right? This is the full one. I'm seeing the last time there were 4 green monthly candles, okay? It drops down 48% and then it goes nowhere for 4 or 5 months, all right? I'm now seeing 4 green monthly candles again. And look at this one. This one at the very end was basically 3 green monthly candles. So when you see that, remember, I made specific videos for you, friends. It's literally the amount of money I'm going to save you. Is it freaking ridiculous? You don't have to give me anything. I don't want you to give me anything. Don't give me anything. Don't send me money. Don't do anything. I'm just telling you what I've discovered and how simple it is just freaking insane. You just count the monthly candles and then attach it. Because I'm here 18 hours a day, I attach those monthly candles with the noise of the crowd on Twitter and the things people are saying. And guess what, friends? No one's noisy here, and everyone's telling me it's the future of finance up here. At the back of 4 green monthly candles versus Ethereum. So that's why I'm just asking you, if you can accept that there's a world where you're wrong, well, I want you to know that someone, let's say you're not even long from the very, very bottom. Let's say you're just long from here, okay? Someone who had 10 Ethereum now has 56 up here. You had 10 Ethereum value, and then Solana went up to give you 56 Ethereum. What are the chances that you think that you're wrong and that this time isn't different? Okay, you got to assess that. I think everybody sucks at probabilities. This is what I know, friends. Most people suck at probabilities, okay? Because everyone's going to go, oh, I think there's a 95% chance we're going to flip things wrong. The best approach is to assume everything's a coin flip. Everything. So what you do is at this point, you go, wait a minute. Okay, if everything's a coin flip, remember, friends, if you flip a coin and you bet on heads, it comes out tails, doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means it came out tails. So if you assume everything's a coin flip, 50-50, you can't go wrong. Remember, you had 10 Ethereum value. Now it's grown to 56. Congratulations. If you just say, hey, I'm going to get out half back into Ethereum, now I can't lose. You can't lose there. So you had, remember, you had 10 Ethereum here. Now it went touch 56 here. Now it's like right at 50, okay? So if you say, hey, I'm going to take out 25 Ethereum and leave it there, now you have 25 ETH value here, and you have actually 25 ETH, okay? So what you've done is you've transcribed, you've basically translated my saying, famous stock market saying, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? What do you care more about? Okay. I care about the part where you make money. That's what I'm here for, winning the points. So in this scenario, it doesn't matter what coin you're in. Okay. Because, friends, this is the funny part. Every time I talk about the coin as an example, right, this has been going on all year, every month. Everyone thinks, no, this coin's different, this coin's different. I'm like, no, Habib, there's going to be a new coin next month. It's going to be old in literally 60 days. Start the clock. I'm trying to teach you lessons that you apply to everything else. So, do you want to be right? Do you want to make money? If you want to make money, you get half out. You go, oh, well, everything is 50-50, and you just leave it. You literally can't lose from that point. Sure, you're going to lose on a quote loss if it goes down, but, that's also telling you something. If you're very upset at that, that means you didn't take out enough. That's another way to think about it, okay? So, there you go. That's what can happen, friends. That's why Bitcoin goes to 80K. Do you want to be right? Do you want to make money? Well, I don't care if it touches 100 and goes to 400. Guess what? Because I've got half out. It can do that. I can still got half in. That's the best way to think about it, friends. Remember, also revelation, most people's plans suck. Most people don't assess probabilities correctly. We're so bad at it, especially the average person. I think it's better to assume everything's a coin flip. And probably statistically, you'll crush everyone assuming it's a coin flip. You literally can't go wrong. By the way, a lot of people do it. They're like, hey, do I buy this coin or that coin? Do I buy Pulse or PulseX? Do I buy Chainlink or this? Do 50-50. There you go. You literally can't go wrong. You can't go wrong, friends. Because trust me, when you're on a winner, if you're on a big winner, it doesn't stop at like a 2x anyway. It goes up to like 30 or 40 or 50 if you're really on a winner. Okay, so now you've learned something, right? Protecting yourself against uncertainty from yourself is the way you're going to make it in this game, especially in crypto. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button all. Don't forget he loves you. Catch you soon.